Okay, guys, believe it or not, I used to not like Dragon Ball. I used to have I was like, nah, I don't know about Dragon Ball. I think it's like childish or this and that, whatever. And then my brother Ryan was like, dude, Jared, you have to watch the first episode when he's an adult. And I was like, for real? So I watched it through and I was like, dude, Dragon Ball is awesome. Like, and ever since then, I was addicted to it. Like, it's like super awesome. Everybody, you have to watch. I'm going to basically right now read you guys the first, when he's an adult, of course, the first episode of that. So this is his brother. His name is Raditz. So let's get right into the story here. So Raditz comes to Earth, right? Okay, so this guy is a farmer. He's out farming his plow or whatever. He's like, oh, it's hot outside, and he's like, one peaceful day, 5 years after the events recounted in Dragon Ball. So then he's farming, and then like he sees this asteroid. He's like, what is that? Right? And then he's like, it's a meteorite. Oh crap, I gotta see what that is. So he's going to see what that is, right? And he's like, ah! Oh crap, hold on. Let me zoom in. It's not a meteor. So he takes out his gun and he sees like this huge crater. And he's like, oh crap. And then Raditz comes out. Of course, he jumps out like that. He flies out and he's like, so the inhabitants of this world are still alive? So we're going to see in a little while why he's saying that. Curse that Kakarot. Thump. Then he lands on the ground. So then he's like, stop. Who are you? The farmer says. Then he's like, power level only 5? What a planet. So obviously he's using this device here that he has on his eye to read his power level. And then he's like, stay away from me. I'm warning you. And then he shoots at him and he seems to catch it right here. So then he flings it back at him. And he's like, no. So then he flings it back at him and he obviously gets hit by the bullet. And he's like, planet full of weaklings. Yeah. Yeah, he flinged it back at him.
Killed him.
Yeah, he killed him. He's dead. Yeah, the little farmer's dead because he flinged it back at him.
That's pretty messed up.
Yep. Yeah, so these guys are obviously from another planet. They have that type of power level. So this guy's like Kakarot because he sees this huge power level from the distance with this device. This device is called a power reader or something. I forget what exactly the name is, but anyways. A life form of great power. Distance, it's called a life form of great power. Distance 4,880 kilometers. So then he's flying, and then he gets up to Piccolo. So Piccolo was the one on the Dragon Radar. That's what it's called. I sense. Oh no, that's not the Dragon Radar. That's oh, I can't believe I forgot what that's called. I sense a great power coming closer. So Piccolo's like he could sense it without one of those pieces. Is it Son Goku? So he thinks it's Goku. So then he's flying. He's like, no. And so he lands in front of Piccolo, and he's like, have you any business with me? And what being are you? He's like, Feh, you are not Kakarot. So then he says, then do you come here, wish to die with the likes of you? No. So then he's checking out Goku on the power radar. Still, you're no match for me. Power 322, more than I expected here. Quite the feisty one, aren't you? What say you? No, now you not the one to whom show such insolence? Do I care? Like he's saying he's insolent and being stupid because he's talking to him like however, like because he said like he has a small power level. And he's like, what are you talking about? Because he doesn't know what that radar thing does on his face. So he's like thinks himself that powerful. He thinks that he's that powerful. So he's like, ah. So he obviously shot an energy ball at his face. And then he's like, so the wind blows, and he's like, a fine display of dust, if such was your intention. But in the video, in the movie, he says you managed to simmer my leg hairs. Yeah, I always remember that. This one's a fine display of dust, if that was your intention. And then Piccolo's like, what? Now he's like, it's my turn. May I show you some real power? And then he's like, beep, 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 beep. And he sees someone else, another incoming power, a greater power. Vast power, the greatest on this planet. Can it be anyone other than Kakarot? It's at 12,909 distance.
That's his brother.
It has to be Kakarot.
But that's his brother.
Kakarot's his brother, yeah, Goku. But that's how he knows his name as, because that's what his original. Kakarot. Kakarot is not his earthly name. Kakarot is his name that they named him on his planet, or his dad gave him that name. But when they found him on Earth, they named him Goku. And then Piccolo's like, "What was that? Impossible! I was petrified, paralyzed. Have you lost your pride, the pride of the Saiyan warriors, Kakarot?" So he's thinking about him as a child, because that's the last memory he knows of Goku. So then he goes to Kami's house. Yo, anyone home? Sorry, this is Bulma. This is Kami. This is Krillin and Master Roshi. She's like, long time no see. He's like, oh, and then Krillin's like, Bulma? It's been too long. Old one, Encha, you never come unless we ask you. She's like, well, yeah. And then he's like, I've done perfectly, happy with being a nice big Kai. Now, I'm here now, aren't I bearing tea cakes even? He's like, cakes, yeah. Now why'd you go and do a thing like that? So then he slaps him on the head. Still no sense of humor, I see. Just as ordinary as ever. And Goku's going on, this is Flying Nimbus. You have to have a clean conscience and soul to be able to sit on or get on this cloud here. I learned that from before these episodes here. So, by the way, Bulma, where is Yamcha? Yamcha, that jerk! Yamcha was her ex-boyfriend. You think I care after what he did? Well, think again. And I'm better off without him, and so are you. Getting along as well as ever, I see. Forget him. Where's that lunch chick? Went chasing Ten Shinhan 5 years ago. Haven't seen her since. See it? That's Master Roshi's house. Muten's house. I wonder if I'm Master Muten. Maybe that's his other Chinese name or something. And then here comes Raditz. The power source is moving at high velocity. This time, Kakarot, you are mine. And then he landed here at Master Roshi's. We're here. And hey there, huh? It's Goku, Krillin said. What? He stopped. He's close. We're back. Son Goku. But who's the kid? You start babysitting? He's mine. That's Gohan as a kid. And he has one of the Dragon Balls on his head. That's the 4-star Dragon Ball that Gohan gave him. Gohan is...
Wait, how come he has a tail?
Because they're Saiyans, and the tails, when they look at the moon, if they look at a full moon, if they have the tail, they turn into a giant gorilla thing that has a high power level. But it's also uncontrollable. Huh? No, he got it pulled off. I think they grow back. I don't remember. Say what? Yours? As in yours? He's like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Say hi, Squirt. And he's like, hello. His name is Son Gohan. Son Gohan? Your late grandfather's name? He's like, yep. But we had no idea. I mean, your son Goku with a child. Gohan, honey, how old are you? This many. Even four, he seems awfully polite to be yours. Well, Chi-Chi's been teaching him an awful lot. Yeah, same as I used to have. The tail, she's looking at his tail. Son, is he ever sort of occasionally odd? Oh, that's right, odd. Does he even change during a full moon? Full moon? Nah, we go to bed pretty early at our place. Why? Oh, nothing, never mind. So obviously Goku doesn't know anything about the full moon yet. Because he had his tail removed when he was a kid. or a long time ago. So, is he strong like you too? That is, I mean, I know he's got it in him, but Chi-Chi has a fit if I try to train him. She does. What a waste, I'll say. She's the world's peaceful.
Where's the mom?
Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
She's at her house. First of all, she says the world's peaceful these days. Who needs martial arts? What the kid needs is study, she says. Huh. Haha. So daddy's little girl has turned super mama, then has she? Hey, I just noticed. Is that a Dragon Ball on Gokun's hat? Yep, the 4-star. It's all I've got left from Grandpa. I found it and put it on his hat. I also found Sashunchi and Luinchi 3 and 6-star. They're at our place. Dragon Balls, huh? Boy, those things bring back old memories. Huh? You obviously feel like a present's coming. What is it, Goku? What's the matter? There's something coming. Something strong. What is it? I don't see. Better not be Yamcha. Much more powerful. Super powerful. But what could it possibly be? So he's sensing a powerful dark energy. Because he can tell something's wrong. So here comes Raditz. There! And they're like, oh, crap. And then Raditz shows up in full. These are armor plates. This is a scouter. Something. I know it's called a scouter. My. All grown up, are we? Still, I'd know you anywhere, Kakarot. You look just like your father. Huh? What's he talking about? And who is he? Raditz. Yeah, they've what they do when they're the training ones, like in the army, they learn to tuck their tail. And you see, this is actually his tail. He put it around his waist, so no one can like get it and try and pull it off of him. What's he talking about? Has something on this world distracted you, Kakarot? Your duty was to exterminate this whole species. What game have you been playing? He's like, look, pal, I don't know who you are. Go home, scram, shoo. See, Krillin's talking to him like, like he's like a little rodent, but Krillin can't feel power levels like Goku and Piccolo can, so he doesn't know how strong this guy is. The last thing we need is drunks like you hanging around this place. Krillin thinks he's drunk. He's like, Krillin, don't get in the way. And then he slaps Krillin with his tail. And then he goes flying into the house. He's like, Krillin! Krillin's always getting beat up. So, a tail, why you? So Goku's getting mad. Okay, the next one. Okay, so he's at the house and he's staring at them. You've got a tail just like I used to have. He's like, heh heh. So now that you know who I am, he's like, who are you? I still don't get what you mean. So Goku doesn't know who this is, because when Goku landed on Earth, he hit his head on a rock. So that's why he forgot his mission and everything that he was and stuff like that. Impossible. You could never have forgotten me or our mission. What happened to you, Kakarot? Did you take a blow to the head? Look, I don't know who this Kaka guy you're talking about is, but I'm Son Goku. You're insane. It must be a result of brain damage. Okay, it's true. I've got a scar. Maybe I did hit my head once, but I was too little to remember. Curse you. But that would explain it. Explain what? What the heck are you talking about? Goku, your grandpa's son Gohan, he told me once that he found a baby in the woods, a baby with a tail. He was wild one too. That baby, one what couldn't be tamed by anyone. That is until the baby fell down a gorge one day, hit his head, and pretty near died, but he was a tough little monkey. He pulled out of it, and ever after he was the sweetest thing you'd ever hope to see. Sweet? He's like, that baby was me. He is. But what's that mean? Who's that guy and what's he got to do with Goku? Answer me, who are you? What do you want? Take warning, if there's any trace of memories in there, I will find a way to reveal them. We need you back, Kakarot. Your people need you back. So then Krillin's getting on his Krillin's like, oh crap. Krillin, you okay? He's like, yeah, but I don't know how. Be careful, Goku. He's not human. Yeah, I noticed. Just looking at him makes my hair stand on end, and that's never happened to me before. That's because you and I, we are the same. You are no Earthling. You are a Saiyan warrior, a member of the most powerful race in the universe. No, it can't be. I am Raditz, your older brother. So they're like, what? Goku has an older brother and he's an alien? No way. You liar. Take it back. If Goku's an alien, why is he here? You may be sorry you asked, but the answer is a simple one. We are a warrior race and an entrepreneur one. We locate hospitable planets and sell them to other planets looking for living space. But to make those worlds suitable to their future residents, first we exterminate all the inhabitants. When a Saiyan warrior is fully grown, he is assigned to the most difficult worlds, those with the most powerful natives. But first, we warriors must have years of practice. So even a little child, we are in time sent to depopulate the weaker worlds. Worlds like this one. It's a lucky thing this world has a moon. You'd have wiped out all the vermin within the species of a few years if you hadn't hit your soft little head. This is true, then all things they make Piccolo look like the boy next door. What? Wait a minute. Why is it lucky that Earth has a moon? Is your brain that badly damaged? Only when the moon shows its full face do we Saiyans show our true powers. So then you can see this is the huge ape they turned into, which has a higher power level. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's because your tail! He's like, tell me what happened to your tail. Got cut off a long time ago. Why? No wonder you become so comfortable in this weakling world. You're passing for one of them. You, my own brother. Shut up. I don't care if you are my brother. I don't care if I am an alien. Krillin was right. People like you are just wrong. I'm Son Goku. Get the heck out of my planet. You tell him, Goku. Nurture over nature. My boy Goku's not just an Earthling. He's the best dang Earthling I know. He even saved this planet once. So do us a favor and get going, will ya? Seriously though, how do you expect me to do that? I suppose you've forgotten that Vegeta, the Saiyan home world, was destroyed by a collision with an asteroid. Our entire race was reduced to space dust. Even your parents, Kakarot. Of all our proud and mighty race, only 4 remain, including you. We survived only because we were on other worlds, exterminating their natives because we were doing wrong. As you put it, we are alive. We remain 3. Recently found a planet which we know can be sold at a very high price. The locals, however, are potent. Even 3 Saiyans might have some trouble. But 4 of us. Thank the gods I remembered you. Even my long-lost, little trained, amnesiac little brother should be enough to tip the scales. Picture it, Kakarot. Picture the carnage. Feel your Saiyan blood. I won't. I'd rather die. How very sad. But do tell me something. Is that your whelp I see behind you? No? So I suppose all miserable things have all miserable earthlings have their tails then. You leave him alone. Sorry, can't be done. If my own brother won't ding to help me, then I'll just have to borrow my tender young nephew instead. One more step and I'll kill you. So he needs Goku here. He's trying to get Gohan. Oh, Daddy! Oh, no, you don't. So then he got him by the back right here. He's got him by the neck. If you wish him returned to you alive, Kakarot, you will follow my orders. Is that clear? He will beat Goku. He beat Goku with one kick. I'll give you a full Earth day to, shall we say, agonize over it. When you decide to join us, and you will decide that, we shall require proof of your good intentions. Let's make it simple. 100 humans by this time tomorrow, the bodies here, and don't think we won't count them. Did you hear me? I'll be looking forward tomorrow. This is, after all, my only nephew. I'd hate to have to kill him. You can't. Okay, so he's got Gohan now, and he's telling Goku to get kill 100 humans by tomorrow at Kami's house. Just to make sure we're clear on this, 100 dead humans by this time tomorrow. He's like, what? Do it, and we fly off together to pile up a few million more bodies. Fail, and there'll be only one dead, your sons. You call yourself a warrior? He's right. If you think Goku will ever kill somebody, you're crazy. The choice is his. If he values 100 humans over his son, fine. Although I feel I should warn you, after my comrades exterminate the vermin on that other world, we most certainly shall return and repeat the process here. What? I give the inhabitants of your puny planet let's say a month, once we begin the cleanup process. Really, if you think about it, what difference would it make if Kakarot should happen to give 100 of you a head start? Do you see now? Your choice is no choice at all, my dear younger brother. Give me back my son! So then Piccolo's hiding and listening over here. Make the right decision, my brother, for your sake as well as his sake. And also, please don't make the mistake of trying to fight me. Even if you had the power to challenge me, you have a fraction of the necessary training. Daddy, Gohan, until tomorrow, Kakarot. Wow. So then he flies away with Gohan, obviously. You can't do this. You can't do this. I'm sorry, lad. We couldn't help you. Come with me. Wait, don't run off. Half beat up, Kakarot. You'll get killed. Do you think you're in any condition to fight? But I gotta do something. Then let's think this through. How awful finding your family after all this time, and then to find out it's someone like you, like him. It doesn't matter. No matter who he is, I'll never forgive him. So then, what are you gonna do? I've never seen anybody that strong. I mean, you can't even take him down. His tail is his weakness. It's his tail. And if he's got the same weakness I did, all I gotta do is crush it. And his power will drop. No, that's mention it. Now that you mention it, that's fine, but how the heck are you gonna get it? I can't. That is, not by myself. Now, we're talking. Do you worry, son? Goku will help. We can help. Of course, no one knows the whereabouts of Yamcha and Tien Chin, but if there's 3 of us fighting together, we're all gonna die. But hey, if we all buy it, Bulma can use a Dragon Ball to bring us all back, right? She's like, leave it to me. No, Krillin, she can't. I found out the Shenlong never grants the same wish twice. Oh, yeah. Did you see that? I didn't know that. He doesn't grant the same thing twice because he has. Remember, I said the one on Earth has limited power, but they changed it later in the future. I think when Den Den becomes guardian of Earth, and you and Qin Shim have already been brought back to life. This time, death means death. Oh, yeah. You'll still help me though, right? Of course we will, man. Without a doubt. He's like, Critten's like, death means death, huh? I'll never get a girlfriend at this rate. Speaking of Dragon Balls, how's this for an idea? Why don't you get all 7 together and tell Shenlong save the world or whatever? He's like, Bomo, you're a genius. Thinking, find all 7 in one day, huh? He's like, oh, yeah. All right, then. He won't be expecting an attack. We should be able to catch him off guard, no problem. But we don't even know where he's at. Plus, Bulma, you still carrying that dragon radar? Like, yeah, I have it right here. They're moving incredibly fast. That's how they find where he's at, because the Gohan has a Dragon Ball in his hat. Where is he heading, I wonder? It stopped, thank goodness. He's staying on Earth. Good, is right. Good for him, good for us. May even have a chance of winning this thing. Not much of a chance, but always better. I better die feeling optimistic, or so I always say. You having a chance? He's like, what? Piccolo? And what are you doing here? I want him. She's like, Bulma's like running away, like, ah! You two know each other? Figures. And he and I have already met. And you 3 have not a prayer against him. Place your hopes in me, or place them not at all. Now you will his strength surpasses that of you or I. Alone, we find ourselves equally outmatched. Together, however, our powers may prove just strong enough. So Piccolo's saying that they should fight together. Piccolo and Goku used to be enemies. They used to be like they used to always fight each other and hate each other. Could be mind telling me what's in it for you? I bear you no love. That much is true. And whether your son lives or dies is a matter beneath my notice. But I have plans for this world, and I will allow no one to interfere with them. The moment after we use our combined powers to destroy this raggedy Saiyan, I turn my powers on you, and this time the earth shall be mine. You're welcome to try, and I intend to play along until my boy is safe. After that, though, all bets are off. Like, so be it. I pray only that I may contain my nausea at the thought of joining with you. Bulma, give me the radar. She's like, huh? Hey, can you keep up with a cloud? He's like, spare me your folly. The speed of my flight will speak for itself. So Goku and Piccolo are going after Raditz. Are we supposed to be happy, or I don't know about that. But if those two are joining forces, you can bet we're all in for one heck of a party. Heck yeah, they may even win the darn thing. I, for one, don't intend to miss it. Bulma, where's that radar thingamajig pointing at? We're going along for the ride. So they're going to see Raditz here. Stop bawling, child. The blood of Saiyans runs through you. You'll stay in here. So he put Gohan inside of his spaceship. Next, the needs of the body must be met. Strange. Alert, but power 710 and close. Where? And then he sees it. What? That infant. Blasted technology. This is no time to malfunction. We're close. we'd better start going lower. It shall make no difference. What? He holds a device that reveals an opponent's position and his power level. You mean he knows that we're coming? Yes, in that case, there's nothing to do but hit him head on. So they show up, both of them. Thump, thump. I see. You found common cause. And how did you find me? We did, that's all. Fine, then let's try another question. Why did you want to find me? Why do you think? To take back my son? Then you still refuse to affirm your Saiyan birth by joining us? Give me my son! Even if it means disobeying your own brother? I don't have a brother. Really, Kakarot? I expected much better things of you. How can a Saiyan be such a fool? Surely you don't imagine that even the two of you together can defeat me. So then Piccolo throws off this thing, and his hat are actually weighted. So that's why it says thump right here, because this actually weighs like a lot. Raditz, you talk too much. Piccolo, you're wearing armor too? You're as you are, boy. And I have not felt so light in a long time. What? His power jumped to 408. Well, looks like we both have been training hard. Anyway, I'm just glad that this time you're on my side. This is gonna be a fight. Kakarot jumped to 416. Ha! What makes you think there's a difference? Add hundreds more degrees to both of you. You're still no match for me. If you think power is everything, then you're no fighter. Youth, I might forgive, but idiocy has no place on a Saiyan's mission, Kakarot. You are a shame of our race. You will die. So they're fighting here. He hits both of them. They both kind of rebound that. And they're standing and they're both ready to fight. He's fast, so fast I can hardly believe it. He charged from the 4, yet his blows struck our backs. Well, your defenses aren't bad. That will keep you alive a few more minutes as I increase the power of my attacks. He showed so much power. He showed no such power as this before. His strength's in his tail, but how do we get it? Oh, one more thing. Should you still hope to win, you should know the other Saiyans, my two partners, are both superior to me in strength. I'm like, what? How do you like the taste of despair, huh? Is that the last taste?